In between rounds here, Ramos's eye is completely swollen shut. What would you be telling him?
Well, this is going to sound a little tiny harsh, but guess what? This is a tough business. I tell him, you have two eyes, right? Choose the good one.
Good combination to the head. Big shot he just scored with. Perfectly executed combination. Ramos is down. He's going to have to beat the count. Went to the body there, but unable to connect.
Keep working the body.
Wow, nice flush left hand. And banging away he goes. Oh, and here comes the first challenge of his night. Down he goes.
Losing time, I'm fading fast. I just wanna make it last. Try to let go of the past. I close my eyes, embrace the blast. Sleepless nights and headaches stack. Restlessness to hell and back. What's my purpose? What do I grab? A slippery surface, a heart attack. And sometimes you just gotta believe there's something that'll give you relief. There's something that'll have what you need. What you need. We're broken, it's tragic. We're not all elastic, but maybe there's magic. Believe you could have it. And I know of sadness, the anxious and panic, the infinite vastness of all that is blackness.
All right, let's see you in the ring with some real competition. Nice. Come on, pick it up. Watch that. Pick up the pace. That's it. That's it. That's it. Faster, faster. Get a good snap in those shoulders. Get after him. Good hustle. Keep it up. The chin down, get those elbows in. Great job, go get him now. Now, lay it on. Move it, move it. Nice work, kid. Good job. Those arms moving. Keep those legs moving.
Good evening, and thanks for joining us on this grand, spectacular pay-per-view stage. I'm Joe Tessitore alongside my partner, Teddy Atlas, and we welcome you to the New York Arena in Midtown Manhattan. This, the site of our championship fight. 12 rounds of heavyweights, and now the time has come. All the talk, now comes the walk. George Foreman's so alert right now. I mean, look at his focus as he makes that walk that so many fighters dread. But he makes that walk down to the ring just so very alert. Ramos is making his way to the ring with such confidence. That is the look of a fighter who knows exactly what tonight's outcome will be.
All right, fellas, let's have a good, clean fight. Touch him up and let's go.
Opening round here, scheduled for 12. Well, this could come down to the disposition of each fighter. Foreman's chances could depend on how he does playing that role of ultimate underdog and how his opponent does of playing the role of heavy favorite.
Yeah, well, what he hopes right now is that his opponent takes him for granted, overlooks him a little bit. But as the underdog, that's the benefit. You're not overlooking anybody.
That's a good left hand by George Foreman. Teddy, what advice did you consistently give to a fast fighter in a situation like this, a speed fighter, when he was fighting a guy with low stamina?
Put yourself in position where you can use that speed, where you can control things, the dimensions you want. Stay on the outside. Be able to use that ring. Make the guy walk to you. Make the guy burn up.
Halfway through this round, goes up top with a right hand. Took a shot, now he gives a left. Able to get away from that headshot with the block.
Keep moving around.
Good scoring shot, it was a straight right. Well-targeted two-punch combo by George Foreman. Effective work with that flush overhand right. Oh, a devastating power punch by George Foreman. And now he scores well with the straight right. Blocks away that headshot. Committing upstairs now, he goes there again. There's the uppercut, one of my favorite punches, and it works that time for him.
Boom, boom.
Here we go, round 2 is underway. Good way to protect the midsection. Little head hunting with the left. Boy, that worked out well with the uppercut. Lands the left after setting it up with a jab. Scores up top with a left. Great hook to the head that time. At this stage of a fight, Teddy, these very early moments, how much in your training career will you stress to a guy to try to go to the body?
Very much, because it sets up things later on, and it takes away things that he's trying to do. You know, he's trying to move his upper body. You go downstairs, takes a lot of that away.
A well-placed left hand up top. Reaching the halfway mark of this round. A thundering right hand from George Foreman. And now he's targeting upstairs. Good right hand by George Foreman. And you see how he just set the table for that right hand after the jab. Blocks that punch. And he ties up on the inside. A smashing headshot by George Foreman. Very accurate with the overhand right. Just 10 seconds to go here in the second round. Ramos is able to land a good, solid left hand. And we come to the end of round number 2.
What are you waiting?
His eye is completely shut. He really is at risk of being a TKO loser here. I suppose if he can defend himself properly, the fight will go on.
Yeah, well, that's going to be up to the discretion, the judgment of the referee. I mean, this is what the referee is paid for. His judgment in this kind of situation.
Big George Foreman with a big right hand. Took a shot, now he gives a left. Foreman's jab continues to carry the day. He's wanted it, he's got it. How about that left hand? Accurate jab brings the right hand.
Relax, relax. Let's see some more head movement.
Foreman's movement's really helping him out, avoiding that punch. He gets off with a combination up top. Coming to the halfway point of this third round. Well, he's trying to keep up a heck of a work rate here. Ramos is punching himself out at this point.
Yeah, and that's not the worst part of it. The worst part of it is going to be if his opponent notices.
Foreman's making for a tough target there. He gets away from that punch. Right back to the work up top. Foreman's left landing well. Well targeted right hand by George Foreman. And the ref's not going to tolerate the headbutt there. He hands out the warning. Last 10 seconds of round number 3. Look at that combination by George Foreman.
Okay. Now keep boxing. You're doing great.
Well, let's look at Teddy's scorecard through 3 rounds. Foreman's knowledge of the game is showing through. 3 ways to defend. One of them is to block. He did it there well. And he returns on that exchange. They're sending more than one at him now, the combo to the head. George Foreman's doing a good job of putting his punches together. His opponent's got to be wondering, how do I stop this?
Well, right now, you made a good point there, because right now his opponent is wondering too much. You know, he's just busy blocking the punches, wondering about the combinations. He's not getting off.
Good flush shot upstairs.
Hook! Hook!
Well, he ties up there. 90 seconds to go in round number 4. Good job on the 2-punch combo by George Foreman.
Keep moving, keep moving. Keep your hands up, buddy.
He just missed that shot up top. Scores well to the head with the right hand. What a big shot from George Foreman. Foreman crushes home a left. He scored well after being hit himself. Right hand over the top, very accurate with it. Foreman's really impressing us here, Teddy, coming off that last round. I mean, he laid down a beating to his opponent, but sometimes confidence can also be an enemy in this game.
Yeah, you can get a little bit of overconfident. You could get careless. You know, you can forget where you were earlier or forget what you knew when you were coming into the ring. Things that you had to understand as far as defensive liabilities. He has to remember that.
Ramos is just not throwing many jabs here tonight, Teddy. I know that really bothers you. You like a guy that commits to the jab, don't you?
Well, that's boxing 101. I mean, that's the fundamentals, and it has so many areas where it serves you. I mean, it sets up your punches, it sets up your offense, but it controls your defense. Keeps a guy at a certain distance, gives the guy something to think about. Just the most basic thing in the world.
Foreman's doing really well on the outside. Good effective work with that straight right hand.
Get away from those punches. Move your head.
Still plenty of time to work here in round number 5. A minute and a half to go. And now you can see him utilizing the jab.
You know, a lot of times you see a guy on the outside bouncing around, staying away. You understand the use of a jab, but when you're coming forward, you have to come forward with a cover. And that jab, that's the cover.
Well, that was his intention, and that's what he's doing. Not engaging in the fight, but clinching. Up top with the right hand. What a big shot from George Foreman. Ramos's lack of defense, especially when it comes with just getting away from that right hand, is really costing him a lot here.
Well, it's pretty simple. The old timers would say, move your head, otherwise your opponent will move it for you.
And the bell rings, signifying the end of the round. In between rounds here, Ramos's eye is completely swollen shut. What would you be telling him?
Well, this is going to sound a little tiny harsh, but guess what? This is a tough business. I tell him, you have 2 eyes, right? Use the good one.
Good combination to the head. Big shot he just scored with. Perfectly executed combination. Ramos is down. He's going to have to beat the count.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
So he is able to get up to his feet after that knockdown. But Teddy, it's what's ahead that's the problem.
Yeah, we're getting a peek right now into his heart, into his soul.
Keep doing what you're doing. Just like that. Just like that.
There's a straight right hand. Scored well up top. Commits to the overhand right, and it serves him well. Took a shot, now he gives the left.
Come on, it's boxing.
He gives as well as he takes. You saw it on that exchange. Right hand over the top, very accurate with it. Ramos has gone into a defensive shell, but that shell has cracks in it.
Yeah, it does, and the reason why it's getting cracked is because his opponent is confident that with those earmuffs on, you know, going into that peekaboo defense that he is, he knows he's handcuffed, so he's putting together 3, 4, 5 punches where normally he would only throw 1 or 2, worried something's going to come back.
He is damaged badly there. He may hit the floor. Big shot. And he goes down for a second time. Does he have enough this time to rise up and continue on?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
That's it. It's over. Fight is over. Ramos is a knockout victim. He couldn't beat the count. Foreman's your winner here tonight, and still the belt holder.
Did everything that you would ask for a fighter to do.
Searching for greatness in a sea of the dying and shameless. A sea of the aimless. I don't wanna be one of the nameless. I'ma wake up with the mindset that one day I'm gonna make it. And I don't think I'll be fine if I don't break my limitations. Don't try to stop me, I exist to write my own story. I'll make a decision if I want some peace or if I want the glory. Yeah, don't want a life that is complacent or possibly boring. I just want a life that is worth every day exploring.
My whole life I just wanted someone who would notice me. My whole life I just wanted to be somebody to be. Yeah, I just wanna be.
All right, let's see how you do with some sparring. That was good. Don't slow down now. That's it. That's it, just like that. That's it. 1, 2, 1, 2. If you can't last here, you won't last in the ring. Work it, let's go. Keep going. Let's go, work it out, work it. Attaboy. You want to win in that ring? Work harder. Get a good snap in the shoulders. Keep it up. Pick it up, pick it up. Harder, harder. Nice work, nice work. Keep it coming, kid. Yeah, that's it. All you! You got him! Forget about being tired. Those elbows in. Good hustle.
Great. Yeah, I just wanna be great. Yeah, I just wanna be great. Yeah, yeah, I just wanna be great. Yeah, I just wanna be great. Yeah, I just wanna be great. Yeah, yeah, yeah,
We welcome you to World Championship pay-per-view action. Alongside my partner, Teddy Atlas, I'm Joe Tessitore. So glad you're with us as we welcome you to the New York City Arena here in Midtown Manhattan, the site for our championship fight. 12 rounds among heavyweights. And now the time has come. All the talk, now comes the walk. George Foreman's ring walk is one of those ring walks where you realize how attentive this fighter is. This is a guy who has his eye on the prize and nothing will distract him. Mike Tyson's got a target on his opponent from the moment he steps out of that locker room to every step he takes during this ring walk. You can see exactly what's in his scope.
Remember, guys, obey my commands at all times. Let's have a good, clean fight. Touch him up.
Both men have waited their entire career for this. The championship on the line. Round number one.
I feel like I've been through a week of the Super Bowl waiting. Now it's time to play.
Oh, what a shot upstairs.
He's going to have to grab on.
George Foreman showing you that sublime skill right now with that two-punch combo. Teddy, I don't think there's any doubt about it in the matchup that we're seeing here tonight. It's clear who has the superior hand speed. What does the other guy need to do?
He needs to let the faster guy shadow box. Step out of range where he can't use his speed.
Keep working the jab. Good, good.
Well placed, straight right hand. And coming upon the halfway mark of this 3-minute round. Foreman's impressing the judges and himself with that right hand. And you see what he can do when he sends that right to the head. And that's what fighters do. Pulls the trigger right away after taking one. Dismisses his opponent's headshot. Not able to land the headshot. George Foreman's right hand scores well. Snapping jab by George Foreman. And that's the end of round one. Mike Tyson's head has turned into one big target for his opponent. Teddy, he cannot get out of the way of this attack.
No, he acts like a guy who gets insulted if you miss him.
Foreman's putting forth that hard work he did in training camp there, landing a crisp combination.
Keep moving.
He comes with the straight right hand. And now he's targeting upstairs. Jab with the straight, classic combination. Oh, you see him with the left to the head there? George Foreman's right hand working well that time. He scored well. A crushing two-punch combo by George Foreman. Needs to improve that accuracy. Missed with the headshot. Halfway through this round here. Sound defense. Good block that time by Mike Tyson. And a good solid 1-2 combo by George Foreman. He has his target. He lands the straight right. Foreman's getting himself into the mix now, landing that left hand. Oh, he is absolutely affected by that right hand. Never saw it coming. Worst kind of right hand you can catch. He should tie up here. Tyson's able to avoid that punch. And that's the end of round two. Tyson's health, welfare, and safety has been greatly compromised now that eye is shut closed. Boom, left hand comes home. Tyson takes that blow and now looks to clinch.
He wants to clear his head right now, but not just physically, emotionally. He wants to get rid of that memory. He wants to make sure that he can move on after this and get aggressive again.
It's much too early for him to be hearing this kind of analysis, but it's true. Tyson's punches right now are slowing down. He's tired.
Yeah, and I'm wondering if he's mentally tired, he's discouraged, or physically he didn't put the work in.
Went to the body there, but unable to connect.
Keep working the body.
Wow, nice flush left hand. And banging away he goes. Oh, and here comes the first challenge of his night. Down he goes.
One, two, three, four.
Tyson's back up on his feet. Now, what will be interesting to see here is how he reacts in the next few moments. Foreman's showing that walking stick right now, utilizing the jab. Well, the referee is doing something that may shock the crowd. He's actually thinking about stopping this fight, but you know what? Tyson's in a bad spot, Teddy.
When you're so used to be the one who's doing the delivering, the one who's dishing out the punishment, you don't know how to deal when it's coming your way. Tyson better learn it real fast.
Jab followed by the straight by George Foreman. Nice block that time. It was intended to the head. There it is! Tyson goes down. Once again, Tyson goes down. But will he get up again?
One, two, three, four, five.
The ref stops the fight. Tyson's night has ended early here. Unable to go the distance, he couldn't rise up and beat the count. George Foreman's now celebrating a win and, of course, enjoying still holding on to that belt.
Well, he told us before the fight.
This is a statement to appreciate all that is vacant.